With earning potential in the millions, London attracts a wealth of top SA models like Alex Glenday. And in her, Jonathan thought he'd found the perfect sleepwear model.
Alex, you were born in Joburg, raised in Cape Town. How's UK life treating you?
It's great. I love being in London. The thing about a modelling career is you travel a lot. So last year I was in New York, and then I went to Cape Town, had a great season there, did the 46664 campaign, and now I'm back here to see how it goes.
She's done catwalk shows for the likes of Paul Smith and Julian McDonald. Now she's upskilling new models.
They must love you here with this gorgeous hair.
Oh, you would hope so. I look kind of British, don't I? Even though I really am South African. Yeah, every now and then I get a wig popped on, so...
What a waste.
Well, you know, redheads there's not that many of them, and it is quite nice to be in an industry where that gives me a head start.
Well, as if you're not busy enough with modelling around the world, you've also picked up photography.
Yes, I picked up photography. For the last while, I've been doing sort of things with film. And then more recently, I started test shooting girls at agencies as they start. So I train them up and hopefully impart some of the wisdom I've picked up, as well as giving them some good pictures for their books.
In the spirit of South Africans making it big in the UK and being a typically cold day, I've organised something special for us, so shall we?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Alex is also an accomplished illustrator and organic food proprietor. Sharing her taste for life's finer pleasures is Sheena Abbot-Davies. Her entrepreneurial know-how has seen Sheena's contemporary luxury sleepwear brand, Dote London, make waves across UK's fashion world. Deriving her inspiration from icons Audrey Hepburn, Grace Kelly and Tandy Newton, she creates feminine styles without being too girly.
Another successful South African making it London with designer sleepwear.
Well, I always wanted to start my own business, and I looked for a few things to do. And when I was thinking what I could do and started dreaming about it, I really remembered my very beautiful aunt and how she used to look when we were growing up. And she always looked amazing, and she had lovely silk sleepwear, and that was quite an inspiration for me.
I'm sure you'll agree with me that today we have a gorgeous model.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think we should try some stuff on.
I'd love to see them on her.
Sheena's designs lend a sense of elegance that can be worn with pride and, if need be, in public. It's this quality that has landed her range in an international luxury department store chain.
Oh, wow,
Oh, wow.
Look at you.
Look at that.
Looks
Gorgeous.
fantastic.
Beautiful.
This is our silk kimono, and the pattern's taken from an original Japanese 19th century kimono. And I just love the fact that the cummerbund is very sort of full and really accentuates the waist. It's in the softest, butteriest silk, and I love the pale pink colour. I think it's really soft and it goes with anyone.
Wow,
and
lovely.
you've got underneath, this is the Liz Taylor slip. It's sort of supposed to be a little bit 1950s. These grosgrain straps are quite wide, so it's a little bit demure, it's a little bit old-fashioned.
Very classic Hollywood, this.
Jonathan was learning quickly.
Oh, that looks amazing.
So gorgeous. I mean, this is the kind of thing you could wear as an evening gown.
Absolutely. All my pieces I've designed so that you can throw on a jumper or a jacket and walk out the house and nobody's the wiser. So this is based on a original vintage slip that I found in a really famous antique market in London called Alfie's. And it was from America, and I just fell in love with it. And I just think it's a really beautiful line and a, absolutely amazing cut.
I love the way everything can just mix and match.
I quite like wearing a silk nightie and then wearing a wool gown or a jersey gown on top. I don't really like the, mixy-matchy thing too much. So I think that was very important, that everything goes together.
That they do.
Oh, look at that. This is your signature look.
Yes, these are the very first pajamas I designed, and I love the look with the belt. I just think it gives the pajamas a beautiful silhouette, and it's very Catherine Hepburn, Bloomsbury set, and a little bit 30s.
This gown is a much more contemporary take on the more traditional look.
Yeah, I love this gown, and it's a little bit masculine, but I like the juxtaposition with the more feminine things underneath, and I think it feels really soft, doesn't it? It feels like cashmere, but it's English lamb's wool.
My father has a dressing gown that was made for him by his grandmother, and it's lasted forever, and I feel like that's the kind of thing that these beautiful things will do, is last for ages.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I think so too.
Jonathan, where are your pajamas?
I was hoping you would say something. I'm feeling very left out here. Hook me up.
I have some.
Perfect.
Let's get them for you.
Sheena's men's brushed cotton PJs are made for turning heads. Part of being voted SA's sexiest man is how good clothes look on Jonathan. And the proof was in the pudding.
You look great. Comfortable?
Very, but this is my idea of a pajama party.
And I hope you don't feel too strange in your pajamas. But I just wanted to show you how lovely it is when you have nice pajamas and you feel very relaxed at home. You look great for the people you love. You know, your memories are like snapshots of your life, and if you can look beautiful in them, so much the better.
Well, speaking of snapshots, I don't think we get any more picture perfect than this. So
Oh, that is so true.
grab your camera there. I think it's time for a nice portrait. Big smiles.